Instagram is a plague on society, but I do use it from time to time. I don't know why, I suppose so that I can keep in touch with my friends, even though I don't do that. But anyways, because my phone spies on me, Instagram knows that I'm a huge MMA fan, and therefore, most of what I see in the app is MMA related. Most of what I see. The problem with this is that I find a lot of people on Instagram are, well... So during one of my many unfortunate doom scrolls on the app, I came across a video of a guy claiming that a recent fight was rigged. It's a pretty bold claim considering that this fight was held on the biggest card of the year, the return of Conor McGregor, meaning there's going to be a lot more viewership on this card and a lot more casual audiences tuning in, which is probably the reason for this video coming up in the first place, but I've been seeing this a lot more lately. Anyways, let's see what this guy has to say, and let's see what evidence he has to back up his claims.
Yeah, right.
Yosemite, yeah, Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, right.
The roughest, toughest He-Man stuff.
That is the most fixed finish I've ever seen in my life. These two realize that we know they're friends, right? Gotta make it less obvious.
Okay, so where do I begin? Alright, so first of all, it would make absolutely no sense for Bobby Green to rig a fight. He's a UFC veteran, he's been with the company for like 20 years, he's well paid, the UFC actually pays veterans pretty well. If he got caught rigging a fight, not only would it end his career, he would go to prison, and same goes for Mckinney. It literally makes no sense for fighters at this level to take that risk. Secondly, Terrance Mckinney nearly finished Bobby Green multiple times in that round. He was swinging haymakers. Any one of those punches could have knocked Bobby out. And he was trying to choke him out as well. I seriously don't see how anyone could say that fight was rigged unless you know absolutely nothing about how fighting works. This isn't the first time this has happened to Terrance Mckinney in his career either. It happened back when he fought against Drew Dober as well. In the first round, Terrance can dish out some serious punishment, but as the fight goes on, he gasses out quickly, and anyone that follows the sport and has watched him fight before knows this, and probably weren't too surprised when they were watching the fight play out against Bobby Green. I will admit it is a bit alarming just how seemingly easy Terrance will go down from shots, but then again, I'm not really one to talk, I'm not a fighter, and that's the part that a lot of these couch warriors just don't understand. Everyone thinks that they're tough until they get hit in the face. Trust me, if you've ever been hit in the head with a head kick, or if you've been hit in the liver so hard that you crumble, you really have no idea what it's like. It's the equivalent of walking into any given profession, looking at professionals and saying, I could do this better than you, even though you literally have zero experience in that given profession. So let's address another claim that the guy made in his video, which is that they're friends, which, I mean, so what? Just because they're friends doesn't mean that they didn't just fight each other. I mean, I have two eyes, I watched what happened, they beat the shit out of each other. Bobby was bleeding from his face. I don't think them being friends really had anything to do with the outcome of this fight. And again, a perspective like this is just coming from somebody who doesn't understand fighting. Any one of those shots that both of them threw could have knocked the other opponent out. I understand that there's a lot of casuals who don't follow the sport very closely and aren't aware of these minute details, but if that's you, then just shut the fuck up. You don't need to have an opinion on everything, especially if it's on a topic that you know nothing about. When you have a large following on social media and you're just spreading dumb opinions and misinformation, you're kinda just contributing to the dumbing down of society. And it's really annoying being an MMA fan and wanting to share it with people, and then seeing things like this being posted online, because it's just pure stupidity. There's no analysis, there's no in-depth thought to it, it's pure surface level, I didn't like the outcome of this fight, therefore I think it's rigged. I think the reason that this bothers me so much isn't just because of his opinion, but it's the fact that 250,000 people agree with him. We need to start calling these people out, because I'm tired of seeing society get so dumbed down.